What's up, Sagittarius? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the QUEENTAROTB in Boston. So, guys, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. If you don't find your message here, please look up your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you don't find anything there, move on to Mercury, Mars, Venus. I'm absolutely tongue-tied today. So with that, cross watchers, welcome. You're always welcome here. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever it is that YouTubers do. And just know that my energy, when it comes in very strong, but it also comes in the sense of it could be vice versa. It could be either or. It is so hard to talk and try and be serious with this fucking skeleton behind me. Skelly is wearing Hello Kitty pajamas and waving with her mouth open in a rocking chair on a table. Thank my husband for that. Now moving on, if my energy comes in vice versa, it just means that I'm going to say Sagittarius for the sake of saying Sagittarius, but it could be what Sagittarius is doing to you. Feel free to leave that in the comments. I get to them as soon as I can, and I read every single one of them. I can't reply to all of them, of course, but I do reply as much as I can. So if you want to go ahead and leave a comment, there you have it. For you guys, I am feeling like a deep unhappiness in your home situation. I feel as though some of you are going through a divorce right now, or going through a really hard breakup situation. And I feel as though someone else wants to reunite and try to fix things, but you're just past that. Excuse me, you're past wanting to reunite and wanting to get together. I feel like you're just ready to move on. And with that, you're ready to put this as part of your past behind you. I think you don't feel as though there's just too much hurt to go backwards, is what I'm getting from you guys. There's too much hurt to go backwards. I feel like somebody did somebody, not really dirty, but in the sense of, well, yeah, I guess I would say dirty. Looking at this. Wow, guys, you really are unhappy in your home situation or in your lives, in your job. There's something going on here for you guys where you got some serious cards. It's like you need a break from the world. And there it is. Yeah, you're not interested in reunification of this. This is not an offer that you intend to make. You feel as though you want to put this behind you. There is just too much hurt here, I think. And you don't know the intentions of the other person. You were both very, very unhappy. If you look at this Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse is very manipulative or is emotionally cut off. And I feel like at this time, you're emotionally cut off. You're not really into the idea of reopening this wound again. There it is. Yep. With that, I feel like there's a Three of Swords there. There's a really deep hurt that's been caused, and it's like a wound you don't want to reopen. You may have said and done some things to each other that you can't take back, and that may have been the ender of the relationship right there. It may have brought your relationship to a close. And I feel like somebody was doing some sweet talking here. And this may have been in the recent past, within 0 to a year. And there's some lies there. There's some lies that you found out. And I'm feeling like you're not willing to reciprocate this person's gestures. You don't want them back in your life. There's a lot of drama, a lot of hurt, a lot of past pain. I got rid of the pneumonia, but I still have like this tickle in the back of my throat. and saying you don't want to move forward with this, because what happens with the Chariot when it's flipped over is that it doesn't go anywhere. A Chariot is a war vehicle from the Dark Ages, basically. And they wrote it into battle or to deliver messages. And when this is flipped over, your ultimate messenger is flipped over. You're not going any further than this. You're trying to manifest something new for yourself, but unfortunately, you're just in a very unhappy situation. Whether or not you've walked away from it is entirely up to your situation, whatever you're going through, right? But those of you that have walked away from it, there's no opportunity for reunification. I feel like you used up your reserves. You used up the last of your strength going through whatever it was that you went through at the end of this. And I feel like you can no longer continue to put your seeds in the ground and grow in infertile soil, if you know what I mean. You're growing your garden of life here. You're tending to your garden of life, and I feel like you no longer want to put in an effort to something that's not going to continue to grow or not going to grow. Yeah. This is not something you want to reopen. You want this particular situation, you want it to close. You've got the Four of Swords here, needing a mini hermit break from the world. With the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there was definitely some sleepless nights here, some horrible nights between you and this person. And it's not a cycle that you're looking to reopen. It's like, for once I get to say your ex is going away, not coming back. And when I say going away, I mean going away. It looks as though this person, when you don't respond to their small gestures, is probably going to turn coat and go the other way. But yes, you're not willing. Some of you are feeling that the situation was very unjust for you. It's very unjust for you. And with it, there's that Seven of Pentacles of not wanting to put down the seeds to grow any longer because you're not harvesting anything. You're not taking anything away from the situation. And you're calling judgment here because you don't feel like this person truly cares about you. The Four of Wands is here in reverse. And this person may have used, oh, I'm your twin flame or whatever it is, to get whatever it is they needed to obtain from you. So there's the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then you've got the Four of Wands in reverse. So they used this idea of, well, if I tell them what they want to hear, then I can obtain what I need to obtain from them, right? And that's basically what I see happening here. So maybe it was money they needed. Maybe they're the type of person that's stuck in the 3D. They're stuck, obsessed with material things and looking nice and keeping up with society, and society always admiring what they have type of person. But it's stating that you knew what was going on with this person, okay? With the High Priestess. You knew. But you chose to ignore those red flags. You chose to ignore your highest self, your superconscious, your subconscious. Everything was warning you that this person wasn't good for you. And you chose to ignore it. So what it's saying is that you chose to ignore this and ended up not getting what you needed from this person. Instead, you got a big old barrel of disappointment and an asshole. So whoever this person is cocky. Doesn't really care about the situation, doesn't really care about whether or not they lose you, they're more concerned, again, with what they have, which is all these swords here. They're more concerned with what they have instead of what they have with you. It's more about the material. They'll let you walk away as long as they have all these swords. It's kind of like an obsession. It's like a need for possessions. And they've disappointed you greatly. But I do feel like you're going to go on a new journey here. It's just not going to be with this person. It's not going to be with this person. There's a new journey here for you. This path is illuminating for me. And you can't see where it goes to. So a path into the unknown is not always that scary, guys. Know that this opportunity is here. It's going to present itself, and take it. I feel like it could be someone trying to make up for past indiscretions, or could have been someone who was a friend and gossip behind your back. Whatever it is, somebody's trying to make up for something here by offering you an opportunity. But it's looking like you want to take the opportunity, but then you don't want to work with this person. But they come hand in hand, whatever this opportunity is for you. Yeah, I feel that somebody definitely backstabbed you and involved a third party. Because we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords with the Three of Cups right after that. Right after being backstabbed by somebody and not wanting to take that opportunity, you've got a third party situation. You've got the Queen of Swords, so I feel like you cut this person out. The Queen of Swords is good for cutting people and things out that are no longer good or serving them or serving their spiritual purpose, right? And then you've got the gossipy Queen of Wands in reverse. When she's in the reverse, she's warm and charming, but she's manipulative. And she knows how to get her way. She's gossipy, really bitchy. So know this kind of energy is around you. So if this hasn't happened, then it probably will soon. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you for January 1st through 7th, 2020. Happy New Year. If you need anything, private readings, whatever, it's in the box below. Just know that I've been going live to answer questions. So if you have a question, I've been doing a $5 and up donation for those questions. And we've been just spiritual chit-chatting in there. So if you'd like to join us, feel free. We've got a pretty good crowd that comes in whenever I do lives. And so if you need anything else, please feel free to let me know. Just email me. And that's your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. And I will catch you on the flip side. Remember, chin up.